The Bible tells us he shall wear out the saints of the Most High God. That is making war against God's people. Revelation 12:17 said he will make war with the remnant of the seed of the woman. War is the nature of the first and second beast. Anybody who stands in opposition, disagreement, not in line with those two powers, just like Daniel 7 also said, that power uprooted three, the little horn power, which is the papacy, uprooted three out of the 10 horns, because those three nations, the Ostrogoths, the Uli, the Vandals, they stood in opposition to the Pope of Rome. So they had to be uprooted. Likewise, the United States of America is doing the same thing, because United States of America is the military power for the papacy, just like pagan Rome was the military power for the papacy that uprooted those three nations, the Ulis, the Vandals, and the Ostrogoths. Likewise, it is the same role that is playing here. But war always brings about a lot of misery. Nothing good about war. The only people who can celebrate war are the ones that have made it possible, that are behind it. Let me give you an example of what I mean by that. As a result of this Iran-US conflict, we are told US consumers express dismay over rising gas prices after attack on Iran. Oil prices have shot up as the war stalls transportation and production in one of the most energy-rich regions on Earth. Now, the article puts it this way: Great Britain has only 2 days of gas stored, while Iran war threatens to disrupt supplies. Every nation on the face of the planet is facing this issue right now. Who is causing this? Which power is really behind the sanction? Apostate Protestantism, the United States of America. Keep in mind, this whole war on Iran is not really what they have told you that it is about. It's not about nuclear weapon. It's about taking control of the oil worldwide by the United States of America. It's about controlling everybody. It's about to bring misery so that you can control people much better. It's about a financial collapse, economic collapse. Furthermore, it is, as we discovered last Sabbath, it is about to control the market in a way where they have to bring the digital ID as a solution, the synthesis, to the problem, so that they can control your money, which will be programmable money. While the nations are suffering right now, it's the people really. Gas prices are going up, and when gasoline prices starts to go up, that means food is going up as well. Transportation is going up as well. Everything is going up. Australia, this says, have been warned that inflation could spike to a 3-year high as the Middle East conflict puts pressure on oil prices. Another one says, NAB warns rising petrol prices could drive inflation above 5%. Industry that moves everything you buy in shops under major pressure. That sounds like the prophecy of Revelation 13, verses 16 and 17 as well, bringing us to a point where what COVID failed to do, that is, to completely annihilate the middle class? Well, as Jesus prophesied, there shall be war and rumors of war, and those things will bring about misery and to quickly finish up the middle class so that there can be two classes of people, rich and poor, free and bond. That way you can control everybody much better. Well, in spite of the fact that nations are feeling the brink of this war here that has stalled everything, production, transportation, and the cost of living was already high, very high in many countries, but now it is going even higher. But that doesn't bother President Donald Trump. As Time magazine says, oil prices top $100 a barrel. But listen now, Trump says it's a short-term blip. Well, it's a short-term blip for them because they are the billionaires. But for us, it's a long-term blip. Now remember, don't believe what they tell you. Right now, it's a short term. Perhaps, I don't know that for sure, but perhaps a few months from now, if this thing continues, you're still going to hear it. That, no, it's going to end soon. We are winning the war. Meanwhile, just like Hitler did, right? Hitler kept his people in this massive deception that they were winning the war is going to be over soon. But years go by, Hitler was actually losing the war. But in this context here, it's the people that are really losing the war. Because the United States of America, as a Bible mention, must spread its wing. It must exercise all the power of the first beast before him. The first beast before him, the papacy, spread its wing, wage war on nations. Listen carefully. We're going to make a ton of money, U.S. Senator Graham, on U.S. war on Iran. Graham, a Trump ally who has been one of the U.S. Congress' most vocal supporters of Israel and the war against Iran, appeared to suggest that the U.S. abduction of Venezuela's left-wing leader Nicolas Maduro and the attack on Iran were launched to gain control over each country's oil supplies. Venezuela and Iran have 31% of the world's oil reserves. We're going to have a partnership with 31% of the known reserves. This is China's nightmare. This is a good investment. So while people are suffering, this guy is celebrating. And he's telling you what the war is really about. It's not about stopping Iran from developing nuclear weapon. They are telling you this. But how many that have been so dumbed down and still believing the lie? Let's continue. It goes on to say here. Listen, from the Salon. Lindsey Graham, gentleman on the left side of your screen, is a little war devil on Trump's shoulder. He's like, war, 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 war. And when he talks about wars, when he talks about killing other people, he does that with a big smile on his face. But it's not just Trump that's talking that way, or Lindsey, I should say, Lindsey Graham, but Trump also. Listen to the next one here. Trump reiterates threats of a friendly takeover of Cuba. So wait a minute now. Let's see. Greenland was not enough. Now keep in mind, all those things are happening this year. Greenland was not enough. Venezuela was not enough. Iran is not enough. Now they're going for Cuba. Who's next on the list? Will it be North Korea? Will it be China? Who's next? Ultimately, keep in mind, it's going to turn into a spiritual warfare. It's going to be a war ultimately against the remnant of the seed of the woman. One more time. Trump reiterates threat of a friendly takeover of Cuba as fuel crisis deepens. His latest comments come less than a week after he suggested that his administration would turn its sights on Havana after U.S. military operations in Iran ended. The U.S. has effectively cut Havana, that is Cuba, off from Venezuelan oil. Misery over there in Cuba. Call its government an unusual and extraordinary threat and pledge to impose tariffs on any country that supplies it with oil. Doesn't that sound like Revelation chapter 13, beginning in verse 11? The United States of America is acting like, just like the Bible said it would act once it starts speaking as a dragon, which was not long after it became an independent nation. United States of America owns the world. Trump can invade countries at will. He doesn't even need Congress to vote on this. He just go. He just go. Greenland. Now, Europe had to surrender to Trump because of the threat over Greenland. Then you have Venezuela. Now Iran. And Trump said he's got his eyes on Cuba. Who can stand against Trump from invading countries? Nobody. Because Bible prophecy says the United States of America with apostate Protestantism is just like Rome invading country. And remember, in the latter part of Rome, pagan Rome's kingdom, they invaded country on behalf of the Pope of Rome. That is the reason why Revelation 13 verse 2 says, and he gave the beast his seat, power, great authority. Because he made war for the beast. And what we see taking place right now is the exact same thing. Nothing new under the sun. If you thought that this was bad, as Donald Trump is now threatening to attack Cuba as well, if you thought that this is truly speaking as a dragon, well, notice the next one. Lindsey Graham says, we are going to blow that word out of Iran. Cuba will be next. What? Cuba will be next. Oh, brothers and sisters. Well, let's first listen to the tone of voice of this U.S. senator. Listen to his tone of voice carefully. Pridefulness, how they believe that they own the world. Listen carefully.
And we're going to win. Israel and the United States, you just wait to see what comes in the next 2 weeks.
The next 2 weeks meaning what?
We're going to blow the hell out of these people. This regime is in a death row now. It is going to be on its knees. It's going to fall. And when it falls, we're going to have peace like no other time. We're
going to have peace like no other time. Prepare yourself for more wars. When they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes. Prepare yourself. Listen again.
Out of these people. This regime is in a death row now. It is going to be on its knees. It's going to fall. And when it falls, we're going to have peace like no other time. We're going to have prosperity unlike anyone could ever imagine. Peace brings prosperity. You can't do it by talking. The Democrats criticize this operation. They didn't do a damn thing.
All right. So prosperity is coming. Peace is coming. But according to the prophecies, it's not peace and prosperity that are coming. It's a national ruin, because national apostasy brings about a national ruin. Remember what he said? We're going to blow the H out of Iran. And then he said after that, Cuba will be next. America is flexing its muscles everywhere because America wants to give life to the beast, wants to restore the beast. America wants everyone, as it says in Revelation 13:4, to worship the beast whose deadly wound was healed. Listen to this man again.
I'm not looking for a fair fight. If we get in a fight, I want to win it. I want to win it quick. I'm in Miami. You see this hat? Free Cuba. Stay tuned. The liberation of Cuba is upon us. It's just a matter of time now. You see this hat? Make Iran great. President Trump said the only way to make Iran great is for the people to take over. We're marching through the world. We're cleaning out the bad guys.
Did you hear that? We're marching through the world. We're cleaning out the bad guy. Read Revelation 13 again, brothers and sisters. That's exactly the role that the United States of America plays. One more time. As United States of America, based on Revelation 13, quote unquote, marching through the world and taking care of the bad guys, who do you think they are doing that for? Just like Revelation 6 tells us that the Roman Empire paved the way for the pale horse. The pale horse was the papacy. America is doing the exact same thing. We're marching through the world, getting rid of the bad guys. So does that mean America is a good guy? Does that mean the papacy is a good guy? Listen again.
Is upon us. It's just a matter of time now. You see this hat? Make Iran great. President Trump said the only way to make Iran great is for the people to take over. We're marching through the world. We're cleaning out the bad guys. We're going to have relationships with new people that will make us prosperous and safe. I've never seen anybody like it. This is Ronald Reagan plus. Donald Trump is resetting the world in a way nobody could have dreamed of a year.
Donald Trump is resetting the world. Donald Trump is resetting the world. The world. Read your Bible carefully. The prophecies are being fulfilled to the T here. Flexing its muscles. And soon and very soon, it will be death penalty, war against those who refuse to worship on Sunday. That is the product here. That is what they are, if I may use the term, that is what they are cooking right now. That is what they are preparing right now. That is what they are trying to bring about, this crisis, this religious crisis. That is the foundation. You must have wars, rumors of wars. You must have chaos. And then order will come. Trump is resetting the world. America is waging war around the world, going after the bad guys. Listen again.
So new people that will make us prosperous and safe. I've never seen anybody like it. This is Ronald Reagan plus. Donald Trump is resetting the world in a way nobody could have dreamed of a year ago. He is the greatest commander-in-chief of all time. Our military is the best of all time. Iran is going down, and Cuba is next.
Iran is going down, and Cuba is next. Who can talk like that? Can any other nation really say things like that and then act upon it without any other power, any other nation in the world stopping them, even attempting to stop them? There's no other nation. only the United States of America that can say things like that. Iran is the country under their grip right now. Cuba is next. Who knows? North Korea might come after that. Any other nation that are not in line with their agenda